Welcome back. Today is Thursday, June 3rd. And we filmed this on the 2nd, but we're dropping it on the 3rd, so that's why I'm saying the 3rd. So take a look at these cars. Performante. What do you think the difference is between both of them? One of them's on the tire, the other one's not.
Yeah. One's NA, one's Detroit.
Not. This is Victor's car. This is the second car we built for Victor. Victor is from Idaho. We did a Mac package on this Performante. Such a dope spec. Let me open the back. Let me show you guys. We got it. It's been done for over a week. We're just waiting for transport. Transport's behind these days. Something cool about this. Watch. Come around here. Let me show you. These cars are forced induction, so we add oil lines. Things get hot, and unfortunately, things do happen. Okay. Things can catch on fire. It's Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong. We've spoken about that. So materials are replaceable. Cars are replaceable. The objective is to get the end user, the client, out of the car as quick as possible. And you know, every couple seconds add up. So what we do is we add these fire suppressor kits. So if you look in here, we have this box. It's activated right now, but you push it. There's a light. Every time you jump in, you push the switch up. There's a red light, and that means you're ready to go. If I push that button, the fire extinguisher system will go off in the engine bay. But we're not going to do that, so we're going to turn that off. So anytime the driver jumps in the car, flips that switch up, the light is on, he's ready. God forbid something happens, he's able to hit that to get, you know, buy him some more time to get out of the car, or possibly even put out something small that could have burned down the car and we'll fix it. This is a Performante, which has a bad forged carbon. Look at this thing. Whew. It has our V2 manifold. What we did was a cool gray metallic powder coat with gold sheeps and sheepy rays that match the Performante style look, as we traditionally do. The XRP crimped hose ends, all the good stuff. So yeah, this is a beautiful build. I went and did a draggy hit on it and went 330, blowing the tire off. There's no reason for me to keep trying. I know it's fast. The customer can dial it in. But yeah, this thing's going home. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this car too. So look at the color. Love the color. It's almost like a balloon white, but like matte. Gangster. Almost as gangster as my 6'4". Show my 6'4". So this car happens to belong, everybody give him a big round of applause to Mick Rippins. His name is Brian from Colorado. He's part of the car club that he hangs out with my boy Dylan Jacob, Nick. He's part of the CAP, crew. He used to have a CM2000 Viper built by Antonio Calvo Motorsports, a friend of ours. And I'm sure if you guys are into the automotive industry, you guys definitely know who this dude is, because he's all about racing in Mexico. I think the dude damn near has a house in Mexico. So Ryan, great. He had a bad Viper. One of our other friends, Brandon Cruz, which we'll talk about in a little bit, I think he happens to be the biggest car collector in our industry right now. The guy's crazy. He just buys up everyone's cars. He is a true automotive enthusiast. He has everything from GTR, Paul Walker's, we'll show you here, to a LaFerrari, we'll show you here, and everything in between. True hardcore car guy. So he owned a CM2000 Viper, but it was just a standard Viper. I don't know the Viper models, but Ryan's was an ACR-E, and he wanted the ACR-E. So he bought Ryan's ACR-E, and then Ryan bought a Performante, and he hasn't even driven it. He shipped it directly to us, and we're gonna do a package on it. What package? Kinda can't tell you, but it'll be a package fast enough to drag some in Colorado. You guys wanna feel what it feels like stocked? Here we go. And we'll take them in the turbo one after. Let's do before and after.
Yeah.
So stepping into the car, for a lot of you guys that don't know, the Performante versus the standard Huracan, Alcantara dash, forged carbon vents, forged carbon center console. They have these cool like hard floor mats. Performantes do come with standard seats or a bucket seat depending on the trim that you buy. Love these cars, there's nothing like them. For all you Honda people out there, because I'm a Honda guy at heart, Performante is like the Type R of Hondas, right? It's the top of the top, baddest of the baddest, and the market value on them is going wild. I remember early last year, I had an opportunity to buy a balloon white perf with like 3,000 miles for 240. I was like, it's too much money. Now you can't buy it no cheaper than 330 stock.
God damn.
It's crazy, right? The market's been wild.
Yeah.
Which then brings us to Sheepy Motors. Should we tell them about Sheepy Motors?
Is it?
Should I?
Yeah.
Sheepy Motors happens to be behind that wall that keep V10 cars in inventory, such as naturally aspirated ones and twin turbo ones. The question is which ones and when. That I will not tell you guys yet. For now, let's enjoy the beauties of a factory Lamborghini Performante. So we're gonna drive it around for a little bit, put some heat through it. This one is lowered, so I'll lower the ones. Just make sure you use the front airlift coming out of the driveways so it doesn't scrape.
It's really good.
Yeah, Performantes are just a whole nother level. I haven't driven a stock V10 in a minute. Usually when they come in, Alonso will do the inspection on them, and then they go right in, checked into inventory. I never really drive them anymore stock. I usually drive them when they're done being built. My test drives and inspection. But let's see what a stock one's all about. So Performantes are also standard center exit, so the sound in the cabin is much more louder. It's much more crisp. It's pretty dope versus the standard Huracan like an R8 that have them behind the rear wheel. Let's put some heat through this puppy. Another thing with the Performante is the dash. Look at that tack. Maybe Johnny here could find a quick image you could upload here of a standard 610 dash when it's in Corsa. That's Corsa mode. This is sport mode, and then Strada mode. That's how a standard Huracan actually looks at all times. It never changes. Okay, on a Performante, it'll change from sport, goes to yellow, but then in Corsa, it goes to the full, that. They're so gutless. They are, huh? I'm flooring it. This thing is gutless. Holy there was one time when I bought my first Lambo in 2016. I thought it was quick. It was like, whoa, this thing is fast. Did you think a Lambo was fast when you first drove one?
Yeah, I was like, oh, it should be quick. And then later once I was like, man, that's quick, And then once you gave me a ride in the twin turbo one, it was like, holy shit, this thing is slow.
Alright. You ready? I'm gonna roll into it in a second. Feels like a supercharged car. It really does, though. They're cool. I mean, I wouldn't drive a stock line, but Performantes are all about handling too. SCR. Sharp turn. They're cool cars, they're cool. They handle phenomenal. The sound is great where the exhaust exits. Now, let's go feel what a turbo one feels like. Yeah? Alright, cool. Let's call Victor and ask him if he's cool with us doing a hit. He'll be cool. Alright. So now you guys know what it feels like to ride a stock perf. Let's go. Gotta put some heat in this puppy though. So we turn it on, jump in, let's ride. Let's ride. Alright, so now we jump into Performante. Same spec, other than the slight color. And this one just makes 3 times the power. We're gonna drive it, put some heat in it. So dope. This car in 7th gear feels stronger than the last Performante we did in 2nd gear. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, bro. It's quick.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, it's just the torque, from the turbos. The way we size the turbos, at low RPM, you give it gas, and it just moves the car. You know, this car on the freeway, you never have to downshift it, just give it gas.
That's true.
You know, that's the beauty of it. God, I love these things. So this one does have cruise control. I believe Ryan's does too. On cruise control, we're able on Huracan, anything that has cruise control, we're able to access the map selection via it. The car that does not have cruise control out of factory, we add what's referred to as a rotary switch that we mount next to the fire extinguisher button, and it's just a rotary switch, exactly what it sounds like. 10 positioning, 0, 10 being the highest. This one has cruise control, so I can control the map. So I'll push this button, check out the dash. So you see that goes up and down. So map 5 being the highest. We're just gonna rip on it in 3. Just like that. That quick on the fly, you're able to change the power. God damn it, motherfucker's fast. Holy shit. They still give me butterflies, man, every time I test drive them. I was driving my Urus this morning, then I jump in the stock Performante, then I jump in this thing. Whew, how'd that feel?
Good.
God damn. Love these things.
Yeah, bro. Badass cars.
Badass, bro. Nothing like them, man. Love them, love them. Nothing like the DCT platform, right? And on top of that, you throw it into an amazing chassis like a Performante. It just hit different. But we just want to do a quick little video before, you know, of comparing the stock one to the twin turbo one. Doing a quick little, you know, 2-3 shift is plenty. There's no need to get into the higher gears. I think the acceleration that the car does in second to third is enough to show you guys the difference between a twin turbo one and a, you know, naturally aspirated ones. We're gonna go ahead and pull into the shop. This thing's getting loaded up, going to Idaho, make it to Victor by the weekend for him to enjoy. Anyways, short, quick little vlog of comparing, you know, stock Performante versus a twin turbo one. Everybody congratulate Victor on this new build. Also congratulate Ryan, aka McRippins, on his badass twin turbo Performante that will be in Colorado very, very soon. And last but not least, the giveaway. We got today and tomorrow, and that's it. Twin turbo R8. Alright? That's it. So get on the site, get your gear, get a shirt, get a hat, do something. It's double entries anyway, so for every $1 you spend, you get 2 times the amount of points. And who knows, I might be throwing you on a plane in 2 weeks to coming out here, hanging out with me and driving home your R8. So thank you for watching. We'll catch you soon.